Hawkeye.
Thank you, Hawkeye.
Jeez, what a jerk. Let's do it. But yeah, if you're down at Mad Dog in the Fog right now, then hello. We welcome you. And I hope you guys are as drunk and as excited as we are. We're not drunk anymore. I hope you're excited though. This game is going to be great. If TSM wins this, each member of TSM will be $2,000 richer. They will be $10,000 richer as a whole. But I mean, $2,000 you can't complain. You
Can't complain about that. Who doesn't like money?
You could probably pay a few bills.
Who doesn't like money
with
though?
that. I think you can pay a few bills.
Who doesn't like money?
Yeah, you know. Riven and Soraka being banned.
Oh.
Kennen, Janna, Urgot,
Yep.
Shen.
Oh,
Oh,
Shen
Ali,
Alistar, clearly.
Alistar and I forgot to see the
That was you. That was on you to remember that.
I was doing all the shout outs.
I know. It was on me. I'm lying.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was Alistar, and I'm not quite sure what the other one was.
Well, Karthus. It was Karthus. It was Karthus.
Karthus.
God, thank you, chat. You're the greatest. I'm sure there are people upstairs watching in the office that were like, "It was Karthus. You guys are stupid. Worst casters in
It was Hawkeye's fault for distracting us.
Mm-hmm. He was making
It's all your
hand
fault.
motions and stuff.
It's all your fault.
Now
he's upset with
the
us now.
first pickup is going to be Vladimir. Obviously, we just saw Dyrus
Both
crush it
teams
as Vladimir.
are very, very skilled Vladimir players.
Oh yeah, Saucy,
And, Vladimir
but in
picked up-
different facets.
Yeah.
Saucy, an amazing AP Vlad mid. Dyrus, an AP, what amazing top Vladimir,
Mhm.
as we just saw there.
For you guys not knowing, I'm reading chat who won the first game. It was TSM Vanilla, the original TSM, not Evo,
Not chocolate.
not chocolate, Vanilla. Vanilla has been won, and we're seeing Graves being picked up by Afromu as he actually played it last game too.
Didn't work out for him.
Graves?
Chaos was dominant.
They're like, okay.
Chaos was absolutely everywhere. He was in the face of everyone. And Odd Ones, not Odd Ones, I'm sorry. Nope, we're switching up. Nautilus being picked up by TSM.Evo. Right there. Hey, Nautilus. So just switching hands right there. Nautilus is going to be played by Unstoppable this game and not the Odd One. Now, I don't know if I mentioned it today.
Did you mention it?
I think I did. I think we did mention it a little bit earlier, but if you're just tuning in, a little bit of background, a little bit of information. I was actually talking to Unstoppable the other day, and he was telling me that the whole Blitzcrank Nautilus combo
Yeah, you did mention
was
this, yeah.
stolen from
By-
TSM.Evo
yeah.
by TSM.
Yeah.
Yeah. And used against them.
And with great success.
Yeah, great success. The other day we had the Hook City Rampage.
I want to see it. I want to see. They're setting it up for it because Graves Blitz.
Nat loves Blitzcrank.
Great. Yeah. Wow, I can't talk. Graves and Blitz are a really good combo.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really strong bottom lane, and they already have Nautilus, so we could see another rendition of Hook City.
Mm-hmm. Hook City was stolen. Already not a good part of town. Hook City is.
Hook City's dangerous.
Very dangerous. You got to hold on to your wallet.
Oh my God, dude! Get Blitzcrank.
Sauce.
Pick
Please
it
do.
up.
Just do it.
Pick it up.
You got
Pick it
you
up.
got
Pick
you got
it up.
everything
You
to
got this.
lose.
You got this.
But have fun. Let's just do it.
It's not like there's a lot of money on the line.
It's not like there's $10,000 on the line.
Pressure.
Well, the
Just
difference
have
is
fun with
$5,000, I suppose. Each player's playing for a difference of $1,000 essentially.
Yeah.
But I mean, just do it. AP.
You know you want to go
Galio
Hook City.
mid-saucing.
You know you want to go to Hook
Come
City.
on, guys. Nocturne and Morgana being picked up. So Morgana and Vladimir carried over from last game. They were played amazing.
Ooh,
Oh, no.
Hecarim. I know
Hecarim?
St. Vision's is actually a fan of Hecarim. I actually like Hecarim too. I don't think he's that bad actually. I enjoy playing him. And
In a jungle role?
yeah, his initiation and his ganks are actually really good. He's kind of like Rammus. He kind of runs out of the jungle at like maximum
Max
speed.
Yeah.
Engage.
Overdrive speed.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, switch.
We got trolled.
Dyrus. Not Dyrus.
We got trolled.
Jax.
Do it with actually.
So Jax versus Vladimir up top?
Yeah, I believe Jax wins that. I believe
Really?
he does. I don't know who beats Jax though.
I guess, Leona. I
That
love Leona.
is, oh my God.
Balls.com.
The initiation
Yep.
on that team. That's a man mode team fight team.
I love it.
That is Captain Picard engage.
It is. It
Set
definitely
phasers
is.
to murder.
Set phasers to win $10,000
Yes.
is what they're looking for right now. And Galio, AP Galio mid against Morgana. That's going to be really interesting. AP Galio mid has the potential to burst through a Black Shield really quickly.
It does.
Really quickly. Between Resolute Smite and Righteous Gust, he can get through it. And what I love here as well is Unstoppable, or not Unstoppable, Nautilus and Jax.
Yeah.
They are 100% in your face, bruisers, like let me be on top of you and crush you and CC you and everything. That works so well with
Nunu.
That works so well with Bulwark from Galio. It gives you a lot of increased armor and magic resist, and it heals Galio on top of that from the damage you take.
Yeah.
So they're going to allow Jax to jump in there and not be scared of dying at all because Bulwark's there. He's already got his own natural tankiness. His ultimate gives him the increased armor and magic resist as well. That Jax is going to be a problem when it comes to big team fights. Nunu, the last pickup there from Nyat. So we're going to see Nunu and Graves down bot. Unstoppable is going to be rocking a Nautilus in the jungle. AP Galio mid from Saucy. Wings of Death is going to have Jax against TSM's Morgana, Vlad, Nocturne, Corki, and Leona. Absolutely love that Leona pickup. We'll be back in just a second after a quick advertisement into Game 2 of TSM versus TSM.Evo.
That's right. Back.
What?
And we are back
No, we're
here.
not.
No, we're not?
Nope. I mean, we're back to our people without ad blocker right now, but there's still sadly an ad running. Not the most perfectly timed thing in the world. Probably my fault. But to those folks of you who don't like giving us revenue and are have ad blocker, this is live and exclusive content straight to you. One-on-one
They're really
situation
benefiting
right here.
by that. They really
Yeah.
are.
I thought there was going to be some level 1 right here. It looks like there's a little bit of
Both
invade
teams
going on
being
for both
pretty
teams.
aggressive on each other here. But they're not really making any headway. They're not really doing anything. They're just kind of standing, like, showing that we're here, you're there, and then just kind of just having that standoff. Just puff up your chest,
Puff up your chest, yeah.
stand real tall. And,
Come at me, bro.
And just,
That's what both teams are saying.
that's all they're
Come
doing.
at me, bro. Where is the... I hope these ads would be over very, very shortly. Okay. True. We're pretty much back. I don't know why I
We're
didn't
back.
show. So everyone is here with us, joining us. An aggressive ward placed down there by...
Aggressive ward style.
Aggressive ward. That ward is so angry and aggressive. Blood Boy being picked up there first by Nat, helping his buddy Afro's attack speed and move speed. I like that combo a lot. I like that bot lane because quick draw gives him a bonus of attack speed.
Yep.
And also Blood Boil, he's going to be able to do a fantastic job down bot against the Corki Leona. Corki Leona, not a sustain lane whatsoever, but a lot of CC. Shield of Daybreak, Zenith Blade, Eclipse, and her ultimate, which I think is a Daylight? Solar Flare, actually. And especially coupled with her passive, her Sunlight passive. A lot of unexpected damage
real
can come out
strong.
there, so Chaos and Xpecial are probably going to be trying to play the aggressors here in this situation, I would assume. You really don't play passively with Leona, or you shouldn't at least.
No, you should never. Leona is very aggressive, and especially in that lane that they don't have any heals. But Afromove is taking a lot of damage here. So they kind of have to go trade back and forth. I actually really like playing Nunu. I think he's really good, and I just enjoy his kit for support. It's really great for kiting people around, and it makes your AD carry just feel so fantastic. Like, everybody praises. If you play a Nunu and you speed buff somebody, they're like, "Thanks, Nunu, you're the best." And like everyone just like loves
BFF Nunu.
Like, oh, like honestly, moving fast in the game is probably one of the best things. Like, you're like, I move so fast. Like, this is so fun.
And guess what? Nunu plus a Righteous Guts from Galio.
Yep.
No one's going to be able to get away. No one.
No one.
You put it on Jax, and he's going to be able to leap strike to someone. He's going to be able to CC them with Counter-Strike. He will more than likely build a Bilgewater Cutlass at least. Probably build it into the entirety of a Hextech Gunblade. Some aggression coming down bot. Afro getting engaged upon by Special and Chaos. Chaos falling below just about at 200 health. And the exhaust comes out. The Valkyrie playing very defensively. The Snowball is going to catch up to him, but not do enough damage to kill him. Especially in a lot of trouble right now, dodging around these creeps. May go down. An aggressive flash. The Ignite First Blood does go on to Nunu right there. Not the most ideal person. Of course, you want to put it on Afro, but that is an early goal pretend right there for Nat if he does decide to go back and pick it up. So there you go. First Blood coming out at the 3:45-minute mark. No ganks, just pure lane aggression.
Pure lane aggression.
That was a great kill.
Yeah, it's actually surprising to see that them getting that first blood, even though they have the superior lane combo. I think they just kind of misread. I think Leona dove a little too deep, and they didn't queue up on who they wanted to attack perfectly. So that little miscommunication can happen, and then they turned it around. They did a great job of saying, "Hey, you know what? If you want to come at us, we're coming right back at you."
Odd up here for a gank on Wings of Death, but it doesn't like Wings of Death is pushing out of his turret just yet. Those creep waves are going to meet, I believe, right around probably this mark. Odd does stay around. Let's see if it's enough leeway. Oh, here comes Unstoppable as well. We may see a 2-on-2 team fight, jungle and top versus jungle and top. See when Odd decides to make his move. Unstoppable is coming from the river. The Counter-Strike onto Dyrus. Will lock him down. The Fear Tether counter onto Wings of Death. The Fear will go off. Wings of Death is trying to DPS down Odd. Odd first support to flash. The Ignite will take him down. A missed Dredge line, but the Leap Strike will pick up the kill anyway. Unstoppable forced to flash away. The Riptide will slow Dyrus. And the Vision, it doesn't matter. He will see into that brush and take him down. Now Wings of Death in a little bit of trouble. Will Dyrus have enough? The Transfusion cooldown comes up in just about a second, but the Leap Strike came out earlier, and he was able to get out of there. Wings of Death, a great play right there. 1-for-1 kill, both junglers down, but Morgana, flash, Ignite, dead.
Coming in, we got a little action going on here bottom, though. After we're doing tons of damage to Special, can't really tank that. Nunu, just that speed buff is just really putting them in their place. That first blood on there is going to give them a level advantage and gold advantage, so they are at, they do have to play a little bit passive now, because that's the thing about Leona, though. If you go in and you don't get those kills, you don't get that early lane aggression, and you can't take control. Actually, no, we got Dyrus doing a lot of damage. Unstoppable doing tons of damage. He is going to flash over that wall. Unstoppable is going to be able to chase, though. He might be able to land this Dread Line. It's up to him, and he's going to pull it. Troll face on that pool. That's exactly what happened. He's going to go run away. He's going to go right to tower, and that he's just going to slip right through.
Double bluff.
We do have Vlad action going on here bottom, though. Special is going to go right to after him. We're trying to get out of that tower range. Nat's going to pick up that kill. That's 2 kills for Nat. He's getting farmed to support. Support's going to carry this game. That's something we know for sure.
Yep, most definitely. Even though that's not a possibility.
It is. Support can carry. They can do it.
Whatever
Nat, do it for me. Do it for all the supports out there.
Nat right now representing every support player in the world and doing it rather finely. He's been playing exceptionally. Him and that Afro lane are really strong right now. They've been playing together for a little while, and they show it. You know, Chaos and Special have been playing together longer than the Afro Nat bot lane, but there's just something about it that just makes them so great to watch. Reggie actually coming from a gank down here. Afro deciding to split from his laning partner. It's basically a one-on-one, 2 different points on the map right now. Nat is going to go down to some auto attacks from Reggie. Afro trying to be aggressive on Odd One, lays down the Ignite and takes down Odd One just before he goes down himself to Reggie and Corky. Perfect gank from Reggie right there. Picked up 2 kills for the price of 1. Odd One did go down as Nocturne, but not that huge of a deal. Dyrus is going to get engaged upon by Unstoppable. The lockdown. The Dredge Line is still up. When is he going to use it? Use it as soon as he pulls. It was actually not as soon as he pulled. He threw the Dredge Line a little bit late.
It looked like he was in the cast animation, already had the mindset to do something like that. And sometimes you can't switch over, and you're stuck doing that. And It happens sometimes.
You know, before we saw Nautilus and Vladimir on the same team, so
Yeah.
we didn't really see these problems. But Vladimir looking like a very, very nice counter to those strong Nautilus ganks. You know,
Yep.
he basically gets to pick and choose. Do I want to pull the auto attack snare? Do I want to pull the dredge line? What do I want to do? I believe he can also pull the depth charge and not be knocked up or anything by
Yeah,
it,
he
which
honestly
is
can
awesome.
pull everything.
Yeah, so Vladimir just showing the strength of getting out of any sticky situation,
Yeah.
all those CCs from Nautilus.
If we do look here, Reggie's going to be taking up that blue. But talking about bottom lane again and why Leona and Corki is not working, because that's like a scariest lane at 6. Like they are absolutely devastatingly like you will die at 6 if she lands her combo. But what happens was because Nat and Afro were able to kill them after being a little bit too over aggressive. Leona loses all of her power if she can't play aggressive, and she's playing passive now. And you're really stuck. It sucks. Like that lane is pretty much over because Leona is now behind. Leona has to go all in, right? She's not just sit there like, oh, I can harass. No, it's when she goes in with that Zenith Blade, she's in the thick of it. You have to
Yeah.
stay in, and she can't do that. She can't be aggressive because they're just gonna go, okay, we're already ahead. We already got the kills. You know, we're just gonna sit there and we're gonna kill you. So it really, this lane is pretty much over bot lane unless I can get some successful ganks out. But Afro and Nat are just gonna dominate.
Oh,
it.
look at this. Reggie is completely going to try to bait Saucy with that recall, I do believe. But does he see it? Does he want to go on it? Nocturne is waiting in the wings, trying to get there. And you see Reggie. Reggie wants to bait this so hard. Reggie definitely wants Saucy
my
to
gosh.
engage upon him because Nocturne has his ultimate, has Paranoia. He wants to jump on this. The Soul Shackles does come out. Where's the follow-up from Odd One?
That's so
there
deep.
it is.
That's
deep
so
into
deep.
that tower. Saucy does not have... He didn't have his... He blew his... He didn't blow his ultimate? He didn't, actually.
He didn't.
I guess he was just CC too long, the Soul Shackles and in the fear and
he
whatnot.
still had the black
Very,
shield
very
up
sad.
on him, so I don't.
A great
think
tower
he
dive
did
there
it.
from
It was.
from Odd One
Eventually
and
check
Reggie.
the bottom. Look at the level difference. Look at Afro just chunk.
Jeez.
Man.
Afro sitting at level 7. Chaos not even breaking 6 yet, along with the
Yeah,
special.
they're really far ahead. They're really at the mercy right there.
Yeah.
Of them. They can't. They're
Afro and Nat are saying, hey, this is our lane. You're going to do exactly what we want you to do.
Exactly.
Look at Nat. I love how he's zoning that right there. The
initiated
Zenith
on
Blade
here,
does
though.
come out. The Shield of Daybreak stun.
Oh
the
my
flash
gosh.
burst from Afro. Just
Lateral
melts Chaos.
damage.
And there's the absolute zero just for good measure. Are they going to be able to take down a special right here? Nat taking a few too many tower
Oh,
hits and
great
goes down
play.
right there. And Afro not able to pick up the kill onto his special. He's going to try to chase this down, but Odd One is nipping at his heels. They do have a vision that brush. The minions are going to be able to take that down with the help of a last auto attack from Afro. The Dustbringer does land on Afro. Increased movement speed from Odd One. He pops his spell shield to mitigate any buckshot that may happen. Odd One is definitely going to dive this, and Afro's going to go down, probably with no opportunity cost. Actually, he turns around and gets good damage on the Odd One, and
Oh.
Unstoppable is there as a follow-up on that kill. Odd One was just a tiny bit too deep, a tiny bit too aggressive, and he definitely paid
Now,
for
who
it.
says support can't carry? That was a great play by Special to live and actually pick up a kill.
Yeah.
So you know what? Screw you.
Okay. I'm sorry.
How dare you say that? Nat Special, so good. I'm gonna praise
Kills,
those guys all day long.
Kills are even. 7-7. 900
Yeah,
gold
7-7.
advantage right
but
now.
you gotta look at Chaos. Just look at the gold difference between Chaos and
Afro.
Graves here.
4K gold amassed by Graves so far.
1,600 gold difference.
2.4K only
1,600 gold
amassed by
difference. That's a
Corki.
BF sword difference.
This is, so far,
That's like
as far as AD
cringing.
carries are concerned, the exact opposite game we saw.
Yeah.
Chaos did so much work in game 1. Afro.
He was baller that
Yeah.
first game. He's like, what up?
Afro is putting, like I said, Afro is putting on his backpack, saying, teammates, get in on this. I will carry you to victory. Doing a great job of
Yep.
it so far. 3-2
Afro
and
does
3,
really
68
well.
CS to Corki's 1-1-0 with 50 CS. He has his Zeal. He actually went Zeal. He's trying to get the benefit. Actually, Saucy's going to get engaged upon with Soul Shackles. He is going to just pretty much go down very, very quickly right there. The Dark
Yeah.
Binding locked him in place.
He really hasn't even had a chance to use his ultimate. either
No,
right
not
now.
at all. Dyrus is going to turn around, get his Hemoplague down. Maybe a heal bait. Is it up? It is not
gonna
up,
take-
actually.
oh.
Wings of Death almost going down to the Hemoplague. So both of them falling very, very low. And Wings of Death also burning his Ghost and Ignite there. So all summoner spells down up top. TSM is going to go ahead and start this dragon down bottom. Top lanes have pretty much gone back. Unstoppable's going to come in on this. The depth charge onto Chaos. They want to try to focus him out, but Reggie's doing a great job of zoning the entire enemy team.
Oh.
The Zenith played on Afro will lock him
My.
down along with the ultimate from Leona. Odd One is able to take down Graves. The dredge line to the terrain will let Unstoppable escape from there, resetting the cooldown by half. And it looks like TSM is going to go and get a counter dragon from this. The Dark Binding on Unstoppable doing tons of damage, and the Zenith Blade follow-up is absolutely fantastic. That is a killing speed for Reginald. He is now a wanted man, and someone's going to pick up that bounty eventually. Reggie, these Dark Bindings zoning so well.
So well.
So well.
So well.
It's like Reggie's played Morgana before.
It's like this is his job.
It's very
like
much like
playing
that.
League of Legends as his job.
Yeah.
Like that's how good he is.
Yeah. Doing really, really great right now. Vladimir is up top, going to push that turret in. Don't know if he'll quite kill it yet. I think Jax will make it in time before that turret falls. This Dragon Dance is still kind of going on. Both teams kind of just leave it be. We'll save this for another day. Reggie popping his black shield. He does have blue buff. Actually, he is double buffed right now. So strong on Morgana. Double buff Morgana. The most OP thing I've ever seen, I think.
Auto attacks. They're going to hurt.
Oh, yeah. And then over-the-wall Dark Binding on Sauce. Reggie, he's done that so many times now. He basically walks down towards Dragon. The enemy knows about it, and he just baits this Dark Binding. He's going to do it again. Maybe he barely misses it that time. So good. That's just the foresight of that. And he's playing mind games with him, too. He's saying, if I go down here, you're more than likely going to follow me. So I'm using that to my advantage, using your map awareness against you to predict a nice binding.
This boot, but they're not. Nautilus is actually going to smite that, and the Resolute Smite coming back onto them, blowing them away, and they're saying, you know what? It's not worth it, man. We're taking way too much damage. And actually, they have nerfed Galio's Q once again because it just deals so much damage. If you ever played AP Galio, it does an amazing amount of damage. We do have a team fight coming out here. Most likely, you got that dragon. Let's see if they can lock that down. They know they don't have Smite. Slot is actually going to go for them. I believe they picked it up, even without Smite.
Nice little juke from there. Unstoppable gets him out of the way. Did who exactly?
Yeah, he didn't have Smite. Smite was down. They just picked that up. Well, that's unfortunate for TSM being able to.
Wow, it looked like it was the Resolute Smite. It was a different kind of smite, essentially.
Oh, we got some action going down here bottom. Like Special's going to take a lot of damage. That Nuno ultimate being blown out. Afro needs to be careful though. He is quite low. Corki is going to have to run away though, as he is so low level compared to everything else, and he's going to take a lot of damage because you know what? He needs those levels. He needs to get back in the game. He needs the farm because right now Afro is just bossing people around.
Yes, indeed. Afro again putting on a nice clinic for all those 80
Clinic.
carry. There's up and coming 80 carry
80
players.
clinic.
Watch Afro. Watch his stream. Great 80 player right there. You will learn a lot.
He's so nice.
Yeah, you will learn a lot from a stream, and you will have a ton of fun doing it.
He's just genuinely like a
really
nice
entertaining
dude.
streamer. And watching the Nat from you duo queue
He's
is
humble.
really fun.
He's so humble.
I know.
I like that.
Nice guy.
That's good quality.
Yeah, good guy.
Good guy.
Good guy.
Basically, what we're trying to say is, great guy.
Afro's cool.
Great guy.
Afro is definitely cool. Wings of Death is being engaged upon by Odd One here. The Dustbringer comes out. The counter strike is going to, counter a lot of the auto attack damage right there. Odd One pulls back. He doesn't have a lot of mana. It looks like this turret is still up. I think there's a bug in the replay right now. I apologize. But the tier 1 top turret down is correct. Right?
Yes.
For some reason, it shows like it's up on my mini-map, and it looks like it's still standing. But it is 0 out of 25.
It's definitely out. The replay function kind of messes up some stuff sometimes, but we do have Nat being really aggressive walking in here. He's like, you know what? I'm on a Yeti. Follow me, boys. We're going deep.
Follow me straight into battle, and Dyrus does get Black Shielded right there, and he wants to go in on this. Chaos is actually really far away right now. Definitely the advantage lies in TSM.Evo's favor. The engage upon Dyrus, the Leap Strike will get onto the Hemoplague, turns around, lands on 3 members of TSM.Evo, and then Reggie gets in there with his Soul Shackles and gets a double kill on Nautilus and Jack. Saucy has the ultimate going down, but he is going to go down too quickly for it to really even matter. 3 kills for 1 in the advantage of TSM.Evo. In the advantage of TSM, rather. Evo is going to have to back off this, and I think TSM, they might be a little low for Baron, so I think they're just going to take their own blue buff and continue on their farming ways in the lane. Look at Afro, an over-the-wall buckshot. If he had collateral damage right there, that probably would have been a dead Chaos.
Exactly. I guess following the child riding the Yeti into battle wasn't the best idea for them after
Perhaps
all.
not. Perhaps not.
Perhaps not. I mean, if I saw a child riding a Yeti and it said, come with me, we're about to fight, I'd probably go. But
I mean,
it would most likely be a bad idea.
the AoE comp of TSM is incredible.
We talked about this. We talked about
It's
this
incredible.
at the beginning. Their initiation and their ability to just to like crush team fights. Like Leona crushes team fights. Corki crushes team fights. Odd One, or rather Nocturne, crushes team fights. He can just dive in, go on anybody he wants. Vlad survives for like ridiculous amounts of time, dishing out tons of consistent AoE damage, and Morgana's just there, throwing out CC, throwing out a lot of survivability, making sure people can survive, continue to DPS, and just really all around, she's just great. Everyone knows Morgana's a great champion. I think she's been the most competitive champion, I think, in the scene for the longest time. I don't think there's ever been a point where Morgana was, actually there was a point where Morgana wasn't picked because she was a little bit nerfed, and then they buffed her up a little bit, and she's just so very strong. She's been strong for so long.
Yeah, it's really impressive. And Reggie, an amazing Morgana. I mean,
yeah,
it's perfect because Morgana is by definition, you know, when you boil it down, get in there and be aggressive. Guess what Reggie loves to do? It's that.
Really fits his aggressiveness.
I love him playing Morgana and LeBlanc. Words real fast. Leona trying to land a long range ultimate right there, but whiffing it on Unstoppable because he did dredge line just out of the way. 13-9 right now. TSM looking pretty good. TSM, interestingly enough, down 2K gold.
Yeah.
It's all that farm. It's exactly the Graves and Corki difference right there.
Yeah,
Morgana is 113 CS. Galio is 108. Very, very close right there. Vladimir 125 CS. Now 128. Jax 133.
Oh, yeah.
The most important thing is Corki 86 CS to Graves 129.
KX is really in a really crappy situation at the moment, and it's just
the dragon pickup as well.
Oh yeah, the dragon.
Great dragon steal.
That's right. I'm actually looking at Reggie's score. He's 506.
I did not even realize he has his Zanyas, he has his Spellpin boots, and he has his rings.
Something right.
Yeah, he's really doing it right now. Ward coverage is excellent from TSM.Evo. Actually, they have a lot of wards in the enemy jungle. Possibly, will they catch the Dustbringer? Does land on Unstoppable. Oddman's going to use that bonus movement speed to go ahead and get a Fear Tether off. In the meantime, Special Nat sharing some blows down there between the Yeti and Leona. Here's the Absolute Zero slowing the enemy team, forcing a flash from Awan and a Valkyrie from Chaos. They're going to turn their focus to Special. The Ignite comes down. She turns around with a counter ultimate, and she may quite live here. No, she was going to Zenith Blade back in, trying to lock down someone. Nat taking one too many tower hits, but he's able to walk out of there. Being engaged
the heal
by
bait!
Odd One.
Oh, my
great
lord.
heal bait right there. Saucy is going to lock down 3 members of TSM.
Oh, the collateral
spell
damage.
shield blocks collateral damage for Odd One. He's going to be able to walk out of there. Reggie may not share the same destiny. In the meantime, Wings of Death is pushing in, knocking at the door, of the top inhibitor turret. So great.
He was able to take down Dyrus 1v1 while all that was going on. He's just been pushing in that base. This is this great place for Evo right now. Just fantastic place.
It is. They're looking so good. They're up a little bit of gold because that dragon and the excellent farming by Afro. They're down 1 kill, but that means nothing. It does mean a little, of course. But if they could see their own gold value right now, they'd say, hey, this is looking pretty good.
Yeah.
We're still doing well. No towers down, unless I'm bugged, right, for TSM.Evo. They're low. Mid and top are rather low, but no towers down for TSM.Evo. And TSM is they've got Evo knocking at their top inhibitor door.
They do, and it's
knock. Who's there? Oh, an inhibitor. Cool.
Oh,
awesome.
Really?
Awesome.
Now who's there? 5 people from our team fight.
5 people from TSM.Evo. Reggie actually now has an Oracles. I guess Xpecial just wasn't quite rich enough to buy one at this point in time.
Yeah, Xpecial is definitely behind. As you can see, he's 1 in 5, and it's really just that one error of that early game aggression that, as I was talking about, can totally ruin your lane on Leona. She's very you can be ballsy, you can be aggressive, and you can do that, but Unstoppable is actually going to get caught mid-conversation here. The Tether is going to go out. He actually is going to dredge line out of that. Amazing. Just as it was about to land a secondary stun there, he did dredge line away.
Yeah, and so now TSM.Evo is well aware that Reggie's teamfight capability is lacking a little bit for the next 90 seconds. The Soul Shackles is really paramount. It slows everyone it hits, and then if it's attached for long enough, basically the duration of a Zanya's Hourglass, it'll stun as well. So TSM.Evo is going to force a dragon fight here, feeling that they can win a team fight without a Morgana ultimate, and that's a very, very smart move by them.
Ooh.
Nat is going to get Darkbound and Tormented Soil, but he's going to take down that ward, and another dragon goes down.
In the tower area, and Wings of Death is just going to turn around and whack him a couple times with that lamppost and just chunk him up.
There it is.
The initiation going off here, though. Sauce wants to get on this. He's trying to find some way he can initiate and can get his ultimate off on those targets. So they are just going to push down middle because they are stronger. TSM has to be very careful because they are low. They are being so aggressive. Look at that Nat running up to Chaos. He's just trying to get in there. He's going to take a 2 down. He's going to blow that ultimate, but instantly going to die. There's Cyrus coming in. He's getting caught. Sauce diving maybe a little bit too deep, and actually the Dredge Line's going to hit, but the Black Shield is up, so it's not going to actually pull him back. I think that was maybe a little bit of a too aggressive play on Evo's part. Overall, well played by TSM, though.
It was pretty much a 2-for-2 trade. Nocturne was dead from that earlier kind of aggression underneath the turret of TSM.Evo. So 2-for-2 trade right there on that little thing, that little skirmish. Saucy doing an interesting job of flashing in and ulting. He did lock down, I believe it was Xpecial and Morgana and Reggie, but not quite able to take them down. What he has built now is an Abyssal Scepter and a Chalice of Harmony. I wonder if he will be planning on building that into an Athene's Holy Grail, the new Chalice of Harmony item. I know we actually spoke to him last night. Me, Saint, and him and Xenic were talking about the new item, and I think he said he was an advocate of not actually building it onto Galio, at least until late.
Well, Chalice is pretty much I think it's like a core item. It's like a staple item. I think you don't have to get it. You absolutely have to get it. Like there's no doubt about getting Chalice. I mean, it synergizes with everything he does. Gives him the AP, gives him the survivability, and gives him the ability to spam. You know, it's just such a great item on him. And you can see he's got the Abyssal Scepter too, so he's really stacking up that MR and AP damage all in one. And it's just so great.
Yes, and they're going to go and get this tier 2 middle turret right now. Ooh. Jumping onto Chaos, but the counter Valkyrie will make him live right there, but still he's going to be very low. Oh, Reggie may pay for his positioning here. He is forced to burn flash. The Soul Shackles will come out. Can they take him down before they get stunned? Wings of Death will get stunned, but the counter-strike is up, and he barely dodges a nice Dark Binding.
Moving
thrown
so
out behind
fast with that Nunu.
Yeah, that Blood Boil is
gosh.
really, really great for him.
That Jax is definitely a large threat.
Yes, he is. And looks like they're going to siege this turret here, potentially have a team fight under. The Fear Tether will be placed onto Wings of Death, but he breaks it just before the Fear goes off. TSM.Evo, I think they're going to pull back and maybe do a Baron here.
Very possible.
Yes, it looks like they're either going to do it or they're going to bait it right here. This is the two important things.
As you can see here, they're moving in to clear out the wards, try to force it because they're either going to try to drop it down, which they are. They are destroying that. They know TSM is a little bit back. They might be able to kill this beforehand because they do have a very fed Grez. And they do have a very fed Jax at the same time, so they're dishing out a lot of damage. Oddworld might be able to come in and steal this. There's the initiate go. That's a 5-man Leona ulti, and then she's going in so deep right now. Nunu's going to blow that ultimate to try to do as much as he can to try to save face and get down. Xpecial is going to go down. We got a team fight going down over here as well. Sauce blisting his ultimate, catching pretty much everybody at the same time. Oh my god, there's the ultimate from Graves. That's going to take him down, and that is an ace. An ace-ooh right there. That was amazing. That was devastating. He landed a 5-man ulti. I thought Evo was just going to be absolutely crushed. Holy crap, turned it around, aced. Only lost Nunu.
That is really, really impressive. They pick up Baron, they pick up an ace. That was really good. We may be seeing a game 3 here.
Oh, and there's a surrender. GG. This is the best.
Game 2 is over.
Yes,
we're going to go to game 3 of these finals.
I'm
Reign
excited.
of Gaming International Invitational. TSM versus TSM.Evo going to game 3. Whoever wins this game is going to get $10,000.
Lots of money.
$10,000.
Lots of money.
Imagine this. Pause it.
Hold up.
In the next 30 minutes, what would you do if you got $2,000? Because it's $2,000 per person per team.
Like it's the last day on Earth.
There is $2,000 on the line here in the next 30 to 45 minutes.
Yep.
Pretty impressive stuff right there. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back in just a moment. We'll get into game 3. I am stoked.
I am stoked.
We'll be right back.
Excited.